60 degrees today. We're at Scott County Park doing a little day hike. Actually, the parking lot was very full. So, I'll get in here for a little bit. Oops, I'm losing my coat. I got a backpack. Okay. Back on the trail. Got the coat and the backpack. Just need a bigger backpack. But it's just a day pack, so you know, you just don't want to go too big for that kind of thing.
It's a long trip.
Busting a little bit of a sweat. This trail's soft. Trail's kind of soft in places. But, what a gorgeous day. Finally. Hi. Creek's running pretty good. Okay. I'll get a couple pictures here. Bunch of people up there. I think we'll go this way. It is literally night and day between what it was yesterday and today. Gosh, it was so cold yesterday. Now I don't even have to have a jacket on, and I'm still kind of busting a sweat a little bit. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous out. So I'm trying to figure out what to name the YouTube channel. I think we're just going to call it Father and Son Adventure Iowa version. Father and Son Adventures. I don't know. It's going to obviously be my son Tyler and myself and some friends. And I'm hoping to be able to get my wife and daughter out camping and hiking yet this year. But yeah, it's going to primarily just be my son Tyler and myself. So we're just looking at probably just calling it Father and Son Adventures. I've been thinking about Eastern Iowa Father and Son Adventures, but that kind of limits us. So when I get up to this bench up here, I think I'm going to stop and dig out the stove, see if we can heat up some water, have a little hot chocolate maybe. Oh, breaking the road here. That tree came down over the winter, over the trail. Obviously it's been dead a long time. They don't let you harvest wood out of this park. We're at Scott County Park. That's Scott County, Iowa. Scott County, Iowa is located on the Mississippi River, bordering Iowa and Illinois. And where the river borders Iowa and Illinois, if you look at the map, the river is actually running east and west. And the town that's actually on the river is called Davenport, Iowa. But we live out in the country, so what a beautiful day. My gosh. This creek almost always has water in it. It's called Glen Creek. I'm gonna take some more photos. Gosh, what a cool tree. Okay, now we're just coming up on an old tree that was here when I was a little kid. Used to be that the path went around both ways. You could climb up this tree, and it had those long brown bean looking things on it. But this thing gave away a long time ago.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Not too bad, sir.
Another big tree came down this winter. I don't think that one was in that bad a shape last year. That's probably about, oh, there's one of those brown bean things I'm talking about. Right there. Not 100% sure what those things are called, but maybe somebody knows. That's what most of these trees are in here. I mean, look at those. Looks like an enchanted forest or something. The way those trees just kind of grow around things. Anyway, there's a bench up here. I think we're going to take a couple of minutes and set up the stove and go ahead and heat up some water. At the very least, I'll make some hot chocolate. Might even heat up enough water to eat some ramen noodles, except for I don't think I have any silverware. So yeah, I guess hot chocolate's probably about it. Alright, well, we'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay. Well, that kind of backfired. When I grabbed my stuff from the truck, I put my fire kit in the truck, but it didn't make it into the backpack. So we don't have any way to light the stove, so I'm just gonna have to go without the hot chocolate. Anyway, here's another one of those goofy trees with all the bean things on the ground. Really would not like to know what those are. They grow all these little pod things, and there's seeds in them. but I'm not really sure what they are. Anybody know? I don't know. Must be hundreds of them on the ground here. Clearly they're from this tree. A couple girls walking up this way. Oh, and there's kids too. How's it going? Hi guys. I don't like to put people on camera. That was a couple. It was a mom and an older kid and two little kids. So people don't want to be in your videos and stuff. So all right. Another one of them trees. Wow. Man, look at that old tree. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. Ooh, there's a bunch of deer hair from their tails or whatever. I don't know if deer lose hair from their tails or if that's because it's from a predator. Interesting. There's a trail right here, actually. There's a bunch of hair right here too. Oh, you know what that probably is? I bet you that's from nesting. I bet she had fawns. She had babies. And she pulls out here to try to fluff up for the nest or whatever. I bet you that's what that is. Anybody know? I don't know much about live birthing deer, so anyway, I'm gonna sit down here. Okay. So how you doing? Tyler, you sure missed out on a good hike. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Anyway, seeing some deer tracks. I haven't seen any deer yet, but that's probably because there's so many people out in the woods today. I just can't get over how nice it is. I mean, it's probably 55 degrees. The wind is blowing a little bit, not too strong, not too bad. But everybody that I've ran into has pretty much taken their jackets off. So it's just it's been the coldest winter in 35 years. And they're saying that we're probably in for 5 to 10 years of it. So anyway, didn't get out much. Didn't get out hiking at all this winter, so it's really nice to be able to get out today. I think this trail goes up this way. It's back down that way. I'm not sure. I know this isn't the way we came, but I want to get a picture of this tree. You guys look at this tree. It's amazing. Yeah, this definitely does not lead up there. So I'm gonna get a picture of this tree and I'll be back. Okay, I just ran into some people that had a dog, so I gave them plenty of space. But yeah, we talked a little bit that everybody in the Midwest has pretty much had cabin fever, and that's probably why there's so many people out today. What a beautiful day. Wish I could have had some of that hot chocolate though. I don't know why I took the fire kit out of this backpack to begin with, but should have a fire kit in all 3 of my backpacks. Anyway, it is what it is. Not gonna die. I'm a mile from home, which is a really nice resource to have just to go hiking. I mean, they got about, I think they got about 14 or 15 miles of trails that all connect and loop together, and you could actually spend days out here. It's a good place to come and camp, especially because it's only a mile from home. If you forget something or if you need to run some errands or whatever, it sure makes it convenient. So, which is also why the wife and the daughter doesn't want to go camping, because why stay in a tent when you can drive a mile or 2 minutes and be home for sleeping in the house. So anyway, last July, was it July? Yeah, Tyler and I went camping for the first time for the season, and I mean, it was like 72 degrees. It wasn't humid. It was just gorgeous. You know, all the trees were in foliage, and it was our first time going camping for a while. I took the kids when they were really young, but you know, all the camping stuff stayed in the garage for several years, and nobody ever had interest in going. And so Tyler's 12, or he was 12 last summer. He's gonna be 13. Just time to start teaching things, and you know, having some experiences, and this father-son time. So it's kind of cool. The benches on this trail are, I don't know if you can see that behind me or not. The benches on this trail are donated, and then they're maintained by the park staff, ranger staff, and you know, it's kind of nice. You have a loved one that passes away or whatever, and giving a gift like that is really nice. It's sure appreciated by the people that hike on the trails, I can tell you that. It's nice to be able to stop and get a drink of water. You know, heat up some hot chocolate, even though, oh well, didn't remember a lighter. Got a lighter, got matches, flint striker, whatever. All in the fire kit. If we could get some more days like this, the frost is still in the ground, believe it or not. As nice as it is, I have friends that are in construction, and the frost is, they were saying, was 40 inches in the ground, so it's going to be quite a while before they can dig, you know, for you know, industrial and commercial construction, residential construction, things like that. They're all going to be at a halt for a little while, unless we can get some days like this, you know, a couple of weeks in a row or something. Of course, the farmers are all worried that they're not going to be able to get into the field. A lot of them start, you know, first week of April. In fact, the weatherman, believe it or not, is predicting that somewhere in the Midwest, whether it's us or a little farther south, a little farther north, this coming week is going to get a major winter event, such as 8 to 10 inches of snow. So I don't think we're out of the woods yet on winter, but it's already well past the 6 weeks from Mr. Gopher or whatever, Groundhog Day. Anyway, gosh, I'll spin around, let you guys look up this hill. It's just gorgeous. Look at all those trees. And this place, this park is like 1,200 acres of this. Well, some of it's developed for campgrounds and stuff. There's a swimming pool, and you know, they probably draw a couple hundred people on the weekends a day for the swimming pool. But it's just such a wonderful resource to have here, and so close to home. When it does warm up, and I think it's after Memorial Day, the Maquoketa Caves will open up, so we'll get up there and do some hiking at the Maquoketa Caves, and then later in the spring we're gonna float the Wapsie River. So just a few things to look for videos. Right behind me there's a hill. It's a double hill, actually. Can you see it back there? Probably an elevation of at least a couple hundred feet to the top of that second hill. When this place gets overgrown for the summer, I'd like to stealth camp up there. Clearly you couldn't have a fire because you get discovered. There's a tree that's down that you can pitch the camouflage tents, so we could pitch behind that tree, and I don't think anybody'd ever see you. Coming up with some people here. Hi, how you doing?
Good. Two more bins. Come on.
Hurry up!
We're not leaving without you. Come on.
Nah, you can do it.
Hi. Hi. Okay. We're just a couple hills from the truck here. You know, the rangers, when they cleared the trees, like that tree that was just over the trail, all they do is kind of bring it to a pile here. And this whole pile's been here for several years, but all they do is just pile it up there. You would think that you would let people harvest all the fallen trees for firewood for camping, but they don't. You gotta buy their firewood at $5 for 5 or 6 pieces. Oh well. The reason that they do that, I guess, is because it's the ash borer beetle has been a problem. So far, I don't think it's in Scott County. It is in Iowa, and it's been coming. I know it's in Illinois, it's in Wisconsin, so I don't know. I guess all of our ash trees are dying because of the thing, which is a shame, because an ash tree, very strong, very hard wood. But what are you gonna do? We got another bridge up here. Okay, I'm gonna get some more video going forward here. Come all the way. This creek right here. Always running. I mean, unless it's frozen, but it's always got water in it. I've never been down here where it didn't have water in it, so. Gonna have to try drawing some water out of the creek, and we've got Sawyer squeeze filter, and then we also have what's the other one? Berkey filtered bottles, sport Berkey, which my thought was you can filter the water with the Sawyer squeeze into your Sport Berkey. Both of them get 99.999 whatever percent of all the nasties, but the Berkey also has the charcoal filter, so I figured if you're going to drink creek water or river water, you might as well have it tasting good, you know. Alright, so this path goes 2 different directions and actually takes you up to the campgrounds. We're going this way up to the truck. So one of the places I like to go hiking, camping, wild camping is there's a Iowa DNR place. Oh, it's probably about 5 miles from here. It's not very far. Maybe 10 at the most. I mean, you're there in 15 minutes. Anyway, it's nobody ever goes there except for hunting. I've shown it in other videos. It's Phil's got some soft spots. I got some people coming. So. Hi. have to edit some of that out. Anyway, people don't like to be on video, so the DNR place. There's a place to hang our hammocks. There's places, I mean, there's probably easily 3 or 4 years worth of firewood, just fallen trees. It's really convenient. The most you gotta hike in from where we park the truck, oh, maybe a mile. Not that bad. Alright, so truck's over there. Thanks for coming along. Okay, well, we're enjoying the day. God, it's gorgeous. I've ran into probably 20 or 30 people out here hiking at this Scott County Park in eastern Iowa. We're gonna wrap up, get going back to the truck, but thanks for joining me. This is Father and Son Adventures, and it's just the dad today. Son couldn't make it. So, hey, we'll see you next time, and hopefully we'll see you on the trail. Thanks a lot.